Don't do it again.
Well, no, it's a, now, if these all mean very similar things to being offended, if I told somebody, please don't take it that way, that, I don't want them to interpret something the wrong way.
Don't do the mistake.
Well, no, it's more so having to do with, I'm telling somebody this person can either take it away, can either interpret what I said in a way that will offend them, or they'll take it in a way where they will just accept it. When I say, please don't take it that way, I'm basically implying, please don't take it the wrong way. Please don't take it personally. So, I might say to somebody, please don't take it this way. Well, yeah.
Misunderstanding.
Misunderstand? It could be misunderstanding, yes, but it could be more so that person is very sensitive. He takes things personally to where, to take it that way. Somebody wants, okay, I'm in a conversation. Somebody's asking me to tell him what I think of him. Why? Okay, so this person is having trouble dating. Nobody wants to date him. That's the first story I can think of. And he's wanting to ask me for advice as far as why is that? Why can't he get a date? And so I tell him all these reasons. He's asking me my opinion, so I'm going to give it. I'm trying to be careful so that what I say doesn't make him sad, that he doesn't take it personally, that he doesn't get hurt by what I say, even though he's asking for my opinion. So I might say, now please don't take it this way. In other words, I'm saying what I'm about to say might hurt, but please don't take it personally. Please don't be offended. Please don't be angry about what I'm saying. I'm just telling you the truth. I'm telling you what I think. It's more of a cautionary way of telling somebody, please don't take offense to this. Please just know I'm saying this as your friend. I'm not trying to offend you. I'm not trying to upset you. Okay, number 7. Who do we leave off with?
Yes.
Okay.
In my opinion, okay. In my opinion, the house isn't what is the price they are asking.
Unless I am wrong, the house isn't worth the price they are asking.
Unless I am mistaken, the house isn't worth the price they are asking.
Sorry.
That's fine.
Unless I'm mistaken, the house isn't worth the price they were asking. No.
It's
sorry.
That's fine. As I see it.
I took photo. I did for my cell phone. Not clear, sorry.
That's fine. That's it.
May I try again?
Yeah, go ahead. So it's as I see it.
As I see it, the house isn't worth the price they are asking.
As far as I can tell, the house isn't worth the price they are asking.
As far as I am concerned, the house isn't worth the price they are asking.
So in my opinion, unless I'm wrong, unless I'm mistaken, as I see it, as far as I can tell, and as far as I'm concerned, they're all ways of saying, or what? Same meaning, yes. They're all ways of saying, in my opinion. You're saying that this is my opinion. It's not necessarily a fact. This is my opinion. So number 8.
My feeling is that you ought to stay at home tonight.
My feeling is that you would be will advise to stay at home tonight.
My feeling is that you should stay at home tonight.
My feeling is that you had better stay at home tonight.
Any questions on that one? Okay. Number 9?
Teacher,
Yeah.
could I get back to 7 as far as, what's his mean?
As far as, so which one? Oh, as far as. As far as, so okay, let's use this one. As far as I can tell. So, let's try to use this literally. It's not literal, but pretend that that's me. And here's a hill. This is my rough drawing. I can only see as far as that hill. I can't see past the hill. So there's a limitation on how far I can see. I can't see forever. If I could see forever, I would know everything. I'd be able to see everything. But obviously, it sounds stupid, but obviously we can only see so far. There's a limited amount of knowledge or even space that we can see. So, as far as basically means
In the future.
in the future, but there's only so much you can see in the future. So you're basically saying, as much as I can see into the future, I think it's going to be this. Obviously, I don't know everything, otherwise it would be a fact. But as far as I can tell, that's what my opinion. Does that help?
Yeah.
Okay. Hopefully the drawing helps. So next one. 9.
It's not of my business, but I think you ought to work harder.
It's not my affair, but I think you ought to work harder.
I have nothing to do with it, but I think you ought to work harder.
I don't have any say in the matter, but I think you ought to work harder.
It's not my responsibility, but I think you ought to work harder.
Good. So this one, it's funny because we use this a lot. It's none of my business, but it's not my affair, but. So it's not, I'm acknowledging that it's none of my business, but I'm going to tell you anyways. So again, it's kind of a polite way of acknowledging that you know that this is not your business, this is not your affair, this is something you shouldn't be involved with. You know it's their personal matter, it's not really your concern. But you're going to tell them your opinion anyways. So in a way, it may sound polite. It may sound polite that you're saying, it's none of my business. But it's more of a way of saying, yes, I know it's not my business, but I'm going to tell you anyways. So, number 10.
Number 10.
In general, their attitude is favorable.
In general, their attitude is negative.
In general, their attitude is not entirely negative.
In general, their attitude is encouraging.
In general, their attitude is encouraging.
Oh, actually. Try to go to start at the beginning now. We have people leaving the room. so you want to start again?
In general, their attitude is that we ought to wait and see.
In general, the attitude is that we choose positive
So proceed cautiously. So we have all these sentences in number 10. Favorable, negative, not entirely negative, encouraging, all these things. Do all of these mean different things or the same thing?
Different things.
Different things. So is favorable good or bad?
Good,
Negative,
bad.
not entirely negative, somewhere in between. So number 11.
If you don't take me advice, you won't be sorry.
If you don't take my advice, you will get it later.
If you don't take my advice, you will fly out to your cost.
If you don't take my advice, you will learn the hard way.
Good. So number 11, to be sorry means, well, not so to be sad. You mentioned
Regret.
regret.
Yes.
So that's a good point. That sorry in this case means you're not sad, but you regret something. So you'll be sorry, you'll regret it. I've never heard you'll find out to your cost. To me, that doesn't really have a big impact when you say that. But it means the same thing. To find out to your cost basically means you'll find out how much this costs you that you'll regret. You'll learn the hard way. You'll learn the hard way. What does that mean?
Do wrong. Do wrong.
Okay. So number 12.
I have always tried not to interpret in your affect.
I've always tried not to interfere in your